Dear students, today in this lesson, I think we're going to conclude the models. Now, let us start what we have to study today. We have to learn about the models is must. Must is used as a model. Dear student, this must is used to express the necessity. Necessity. For example, you must improve your handwriting. If you are studying in a school, your teacher tells you that you must improve your handwriting. That means it becomes a necessity for you to improve your handwriting, or he or she may say that you must improve your spelling, vocabulary, etc. One more sentence here, dear students, to understand this must here. The letter must leave by today's mail. That means the letter has to move from the post office by today's mail. So it here indicates it is necessity. This must is also, dear students, used to express obligation. For example, you must get up early. That means you have to get up early to reach your destination, to reach school, or to go for work, etc. Similarly, you must perform your duty. So it is here an obligation. Must is also used to express a determination. That means firm. You are determined to do something. For example, I must finish this work today. So you are determined to finish this work today. That means we can say that must is used to express determination. So you can use it, I must finish this work today, or I must learn the computer this year. So you are determined. So it shows determination. Dear students, after must, we will move to had to. Had to is also used as a model, but it is used as past of must. As you know that would is used as past of will, should is used as past of shall, might is used as past of may. So similarly, we can say that had to is also used as past of must. So it is used to express necessity in past. For example, yesterday we had to get up early. Yesterday we had to get up early. Similarly, yesterday they had to dance well. So necessity of past. They are expressed by had to. After that, we will move towards ought to. This ought to model is used to express moral duty or obligation. For example, we ought to love our parents. You can also add we ought to love our neighbors, we ought to love our family members. Different sentences for your understanding. They ought to help the poor neighbors during the time of crisis. As we are passing through the time of crisis, so the well-off family should ought to help the poor neighbors during the time of crisis. So it is ought to here shows us moral duty or obligation. So we can use ought to express moral duty and obligation in different sentences. Dear students, this ought to is also used to express advice. For example, you ought to consult a good doctor. You ought to consult a good tutor. Extra, you can add different sentence. Probability. Sometimes it is used to express probability. For example, the book ought to be very useful. Thinking about a book that it must be or it ought to be very useful. Price of petrol and diesel, they ought to come down soon. So it is the probability. So ought to is also used to express probability. Now let's move. Let's move to two other. They are need not and dare and used to, these three models. Dear students, need not is also used as a model in the sentences. This model is used to express, or we can say it's denoting a necessity or obligation in negative sense. So need not to is used to express denoting necessity or obligation in negative sense. For example, you need not go, you need not light the lamp, I can see clearly without it. Understand? Now, let's move towards dare. Dear students, this is also used in negative sense and in interrogative sentences to express challenge. You know what's a challenge? For example, how dare you touch him? We usually use these sentences. How dare you touch him? How dare not take such a step? How dare not leave without permission? You can add plenty of sentences for your understanding. Similarly, dear students, one more model, used to. It is used, or we can say, to express a discontinued habit. For example, I used to play cricket in the ground. Those days we used to read a lot. So this is past habit here, we can say that. Once more, I would like to say here, used to is a you. This shows, or we can say it expresses a discontinued habit. For example, I used to play cricket in the ground. So I was used to play cricket in the ground. Those days we used to read a lot. So this was, or we can say this is all about the models. Last lecture about the models. Hope that you must have seen all those lectures, and inshallah you may have understood them well. Please practice them at home. Thank you very much.